YouTube, what's going on? Yeah, it's your boy, Mr. Lil Chili, right here. Just like, say happy Easter Sunday to everybody and stuff, to the Nitro Nation family. This is a little bit different. I just wanted to shoot this real quick for all my people that love grilling, smoking, barbecuing, and stuff like that. I know, there's the big debate, charcoal versus pellet versus gas. I like to use this style right here. It's called a Kamado. This particular brand is called Kamado Joe. But put a pork shoulder on last night about 9 o'clock. Got it all set up, about 8:30, about 8:15, 8:30, got it all set up. Got the temp up to about, about 2:30. Knew it was gonna rise a little bit more. It ended up hitting about 250. I would say around about 9:30. It got up to about 9:30, 10 o'clock last night. It got up to about 250. And once it hit 250, it stopped right there, and it stayed from 9:30, 10 o'clock all the way till it is now. That was Saturday night. It is now Easter Sunday morning, and it's 7:30, and the temp has only fell down to 220, and that's, I don't know how many hours. That's 10 hours cooking, 10 hours smoking a pork shoulder, But this is a Kamado Joe, 18-inch classic. They got different sizes, 18-inch. They got a little small portable one. Then they got the big 24-inch. But this ain't the only brand. They got all different brands. Just research Kamado Grill. And they got all kinds of brands. And this is, for me, a real good brand. One of the more popular ones. Similar, y'all may have heard of Big Green Egg. It's similar to those, but it come with a lot more stuff straight out the gate, and it's a lot more cost effective straight out the gate. But then they got them all the way up to the Rolls Royce of Kamados, called the Komodo, like a Komodo dragon, Komodo Kamado. And those jokers, boy, they bring them to your house with a crane and a tractor trailer. But let's see what this shoulder looking like. Yeah, you can't just open it straight up either. You gotta burp it and everything, because it'll backfire. Not backfire, but it'll send some flames at you if you just open it right back up, especially if you're cooking at a higher heat. Okay. 200. Oh, she right. She ready. She ready, y'all. So I'm gonna pull the shoulder off, wrap it up, let it rest. Then get to pulling this pork, make some pulled pork and everything. But I just wanted to shoot something a little bit different today, and I hope everybody staying safe. Make it through all of this and everything. Hope everybody family's safe, and have a happy Easter, y'all. All right. What's going on, YouTube? Just want to shoot this quick little video. This your boy, Mr. Lil Chili, Nitro Nation family and stuff. Just want to shoot this quick video because there's been a lot of talk about the tuning of an engine, the single stages versus two staging, and so on and so forth, just what's proper and what's not proper. So I just wanted to shoot a video where this is not actually coming from my mouth, but it's actually coming from the engineers who designed the engine, the people who went to school and understand metals, air temperatures, fuel, so on and so forth and stuff. Basically engineers who designed it told the people who's going to manufacture it, these are the parameters and stuff for this engine to be made. These are the parameters for this engine to run properly. So right in this section, it says how to tune your engine. And you can pause the video and just read this section right here. But notice when you get to this sentence right here, once the engine has reached operating temperature, it's time to start tuning, which leads into the next sentence. Accelerate for about 2 seconds and then leave the engine idling. If the engine remains idling at a constant level, you have achieved the perfect tune. Now, that's not my words. That's printed on paper. That's the manual. You can see up here it says Ultimate Engines User Manual. You can see all of the other stuff. This ain't nothing I may have typed up and just put out there. This is coming from the people who engineered and sent those parameters to the manufacturers for them to make the engine. You know, obviously the designers and the company, they say they want their engine to run a certain type of way. So they have people that work on that, that's good with that type of stuff. So now, that says if your engine remains idling at a constant level, you have achieved the perfect tune. So that what that means to me, and this is just me using common sense, that means the engine is not raising up, it's not lowering down, it's not doing anything other than just staying at one level. No different than when you're driving your one-to-one car, your full-scale car, going to work, going to pick your wife up, you know, whatever you're doing in your full-scale car, riding a bus, I don't care how you're using full-scale transportation, a drag race car, a NASCAR, any kind of engine, dirt bike engine, four-wheeler engine, I don't care, damn, a lawnmower engine, shit, hell, I don't care what kind of engine it is. The fact of the matter is, if the idle raises, you should open the low-speed needle always 5 minutes counterclockwise at a time. If the idle falls, you should close the low-speed needle 5 minutes clockwise at a time. Once the low-speed needle is in the right place, it's time to take the car into the track and start adjusting the high-speed needle. So basically what that's saying is you need to get your idle right before you can do anything else. Basically, if your idle is not right, that means one of your needles, the low speed needle, which is more than likely, or your high speed needle, or a combination of those two, or a combination of those two along with your idle throttle stop needle, or your throttle, I keep saying idle throttle stop, but your throttle stop needle. And that's that third needle that dictates how far your burr slides in and closes, you know, giving you your idle gap. It's always going to be a combination of either one of those needles, two of those needles, or all three of those needles that's going to be out of whack if your idle is going up and down, or if you come off the pass and your idle it stays for 5 to 10 seconds, then it drops down again, or it stays a little bit, then drops down in a few seconds, whatever it is. If it doesn't go to idle and stay at that idle, then your needles are out of balance. And this right here is proof in the pudding. So I just wanted to shoot that real quick. And like I said, y'all can pause it and read that. And it pretty much applies to all engines. It's the basics of all engines. Now, some engines manufacturers may tell you to go about it a different way, but at the end result, that is what they want, you know, for your engine to drop to an idle and stay constant at that idle. If that happens, you won't have flame outs unless there's some other problem. But all things being equal and all things being on point, if your idle drops down off a full speed pass, off a little, you know, short shoot, and it stays at that idle, then you're good to go. All right, y'all. I'll let you on the next one. Everybody be safe.